Howdy, folks. Have you all heard of a part trade before? Or a trade, a straight up trade? Well, I just did me one. Yeah, you see, I had a bike back home which I wasn't really using. In fact, it was all done up, very nice, buy and ride. Wasn't really using it. So when somebody came along and decided that he wanted my bike and he had a car to trade and he knew that I was looking for something like this, because you see, having driven the new Corolla, I just had to get me one, and it just so happened that he had this Corolla SE, completely with remote control and everything. It's a 1990 Corolla SE 1.6 limited. How do you tell the limited? It came with these air press thingies and something on the outside which I will show you. So yes, a 1.6 Corolla. Now, you know how I've always said, don't be afraid if the outside is not as nice to look at. What's important is the interior. Well, I stand by my words. Yes, you see, I take my own advice as well. So the interior of this car is absolutely brilliant, except for these two small holes here which coincide. Can you see them? Which coincidentally even my Alfetta has. So no, this was never a cop car, so I don't know why those holes are there, and they're in an offset position too. But it was a buy and drive, and testament to that was that this car was delivered to me from Sungai Petani, Kedah. It's got almost 250,000 kilometers on it, 249,843. And it was a buy and drive. Everything works, even the air conditioning. But now I'm going to show you what I mean about if it's not so nice on the outside, don't discount it straight away. This car was driven from Sungai Petani, Kedah. Let me just reiterate that. Yes, the central locking still works. The hazard lights will flash if you open the doors. And the SE also had all-round power windows, and they work. I shall prove them to you in a minute, but here, check out the outside. Then don't gasp, okay? This was the other way of telling the SE Limiteds from the rest. The fender garnish, the chrome fender garnish, very, very 90s. But on the outside, yes, my car is two-toned. I had to laugh when I first saw this car. You know, I didn't see it up close before getting it. I just saw it through pictures and videos which the owners actually sent me. And yeah, so it needs a freaking paint job for sure. Tell me in the comments what I should paint it. So yeah, there's the chrome fender garnish, which was for the 1.6 SE limited edition. So the body is still straight. The paint is completely patinaed. There is not a single panel on this car that doesn't need some work, okay? The paint feels like very fine sandpaper. But Vossen 15-inch wheels. I even got back the original 13-inch steel wheels. Yeah, Rimbasi. So there we go. The badging. SE Limited. It's a Penang registered car, but the car was up in Sungai Petani, Kedah. And I don't know what he reversed into, but I need to get another Corolla badge for sure. But yeah, so I bought me a Corolla after testing the Corolla. Of course, mine is 29 years old compared to the one I was testing, but it still drives beautifully. And check out the interior. Look at those back seats. Oh hell, look at the front seats. And everything still works. Now the reason for this video is, of course, to tell you that I've gotten myself another fixer-upper, another project car, but this car is in buy and drive condition. Yeah, no doubt it needs a paint job, but the thing I wanted to do today, you see the steering cover? You can buy them cheap at any accessory shop. It's been on this car for quite some time, so here we go. I'm taking it off for the first time. Apparently that player works, but I've never used it, so I have no idea. I wanted to hear the sound of the engine. But here we go, taking off this steering cover after gosh knows how long. And here we go. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes, look at that. Oh, yeah, okay, there's a little bit of battle scars here and there, but look at this steering wheel. There's no pock marks at all on the top. Can you see that? There's, oh my, okay, I'm happy. I am so happy. And the dashboard is crack free as well. I noticed that from the videos earlier, but I had no idea about this, okay? This is the first time this is coming off and I'm so happy. Oh my goodness, look at this. The steering wheel is still lovely. This is the original steering wheel, 29 years old. Oh my goodness. Okay, folks, yeah, you've earned this. I'm gonna start up the car. So, yep, here we go. Oh yeah, baby. Hot start, man. Don't forget, this car was driven from Sungai Petani, Kedah, yeah? If you want to know how far that is, just Google it. Google map it or Waze it. It's very, very far. And the guy who delivered it to me, the seller who delivered it to me, only stopped at Tapa to take a break. And then he continued. And the car was faultless. So here's the engine. This beautiful 250,000 kilometer engine is still running so strong. Oh yeah. If I'm not mistaken, it's a 4FE from 1990. It's a 1.6 16 valve. It puts out 94 bhp and 120 Newton meters of torque or something like that. Still so smooth. So delightful to drive, I tell you. So yeah, Chris went and got himself another car, but hey, in my defense, it was a swap, bike for car, and I think I got me a good one. Yeah, the body needs some serious amounts of work. I'm probably going to remove this fender garnish because although they are a dealer fit-on, I don't want rust to start appearing on the underside because it might trap water, so I'm probably going to remove them. And yeah, a full paint job on the outside. But what's wonderful about this car is the interior. Look at that. Oh, amazing. So amazing. Oh my goodness. I've wanted a Corolla SE for the longest time. And yeah, it still works. I just came back from Cheras for another car reason, and I'll tell you about that later. But for now, I'm gonna play with my Corolla SE. So yeah, I like the new Corolla so much. I went and bought a Corolla myself, but it's 29 years old and it still runs like a dream. Yes, 5-speed manual, 3 pedals. I think I need to go see a doctor. There's something wrong with me. I can't stop buying cars. It's all your fault, actually. No, it's not. It's my fault. Okay, y'all. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, stay tuned for the how it's gonna look after it comes back from paint. Do remember, my car is two-tone right now. Bye.